Yo, 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 it's your boy Demo the Don, aka God Demo. Now, I told y'all, I'm doing my thing, and I ain't stopping till the kids coming knocking. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no child came knocking in my door talking about some Lord, I'm sorry. I can't believe this. This is some crazy mess. You ain't tell me that 174 times you done tried to bring us peace and we destroyed it. And then here it is the 175th time when we still acting stupid. Yeah, I know, right? And then like during those 174 times, it was other people who was trying to be in charge and we wouldn't accept them either. Right, right. What's the problem? Vanity, I told you, and the I want to be factor, and since this is that blah 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 blah, and the arrogance, and then I'm like, I'm telling people what it is, how it is, and instead of dropping what that is, they pick up more, and it's like, don't you see that is the problem? Is your arrogance, you know? And it's like, how can I spell it out for you? You know? But hey, it is what it is. And then I'm telling all these great stories about how it is and how it was and the truth about everything because the simple fact of the matter is it's been a long thing going. I told you what happened when I was 6. I had to go through the whole ordeal of evaluating heaven and going to hell and seeing that and having to deal with that and then coming back here and having to deal with this because I knew about that, so I couldn't just walk my walk normally like everybody else, which is, oh, I believe in a higher power, or I believe that there's a heaven or hell. No, I know they real because I've been there. And it's like, I'm not like you. I can't walk my life like you, where it's just mostly all faith. And that's it. I have actual knowledge of it, And true, that is a cheat sheet for me, because most of you never experienced anything like that because of your vanity and your arrogance and your ego. And that's why, because you can't experience things like that with that kind of mentality. And, that's why I'm out here doing what I'm doing to help you in your mentality so that way you can go further and beyond just being who and what you are now or less, you know, because there is no more time for giving opportunities for someone to keep messing up, you know. How often do you have to mess up before you finally get that you can't do it? You can't be that rude. You can't be that disrespectful. You can't be that mean all the time. It's not okay. So it's like one day it's got to stop. One day it's got to stop, and it's got to come to an end to where people can understand that what you say and do and all of that affects the next person. And when it affects that person, it affects the next person. And it creates a chain reaction of negative energy. And when you create a chain reaction of negative energy, ain't no telling where that chain link may end up, And it might go to the wrong person, And you don't want that, because when that wrong person get hit with that stuff that they ain't supposed to be hit with, what happens? They go on a rampage, And I know some of you are used to lashing out, the way that you do, because of your rage that you hold within you. However, there are so many others with rage as well. And you're exciting rages that don't need to be raged, And to you, it's okay because You got your hee hee ha ha's. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thirsty. I'm gonna look. I'm just going in. This is what I'm gonna do. So I'm I don't care. So you know, just need to understand. Yep, they go. They can. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Y'all know I'm kidding because that was a real can. And told you I was thirsty. And there's it's just so many things to life and reality that we ignore and neglect. And hey, my point is to share. You know, so my reality is a little different from yours, of course, and that's due to I'm a little bit higher on the responsibility list. So that's what that is, people. I'm a little higher on the responsibility list. And because of this, I have to do and say and be what I have to say and do and be because I can't afford to go with what you may think is good for me or best for me because there is no way you can understand the type of responsibility that I have. And a lot of people would make slick comments and sly remarks and try to sound intelligent through that way and through those means. And yes, like I said, it's entertaining. It is very entertaining that they make these sly comments and slick remarks, and they make you laugh. Yes, however, there is so much real to what's being said and done that those comments are more on the disrespectful side than anything. And so you listen to them and you like that's all you want to do is be disrespectful. That's all you want to do is be disrespectful. Is that all you are? Is that all you are? Is disrespectful and aiming for respect, and that's supposed to work for everyone else, right? Right. It doesn't. It doesn't. You know it doesn't. So it's just another day, another dollar, another day we get to holler, another day that get a gig started. You know, get a gig started, get a yak started. And get a gig started and yak it up. You know what I'm saying? Yak it up and start to figure out what's really real and how things really should be and how they really should go for the best of all, not just. Because we all heard, we all serve an importance, regardless of the past, regardless of how we've been trained and taught, that we still have importance. We still have unique. We still have our special. So we need to, put it out there and be communicating to each other about these things because we all like to know what can you contribute to us, because that's what it is. Everybody wants to put their contribution to the pot, and this is my contribution. Is to be real and just tell people the truth about myself and the others. So it's like it's crazy because I'm reading through these texts, and even though they're not showing a lot of the stories that goes with these deities, things happen that are very touching and wrong and messed up and due to misguidance and loving the wrong people and thinking that someone loved you when they don't, thinking that someone respected you when they didn't, or they were just using your respect to get their respect and things of that nature. Man has been horrible throughout time, for reals. And we know this, but we still excuse, defend, and fight for that. And for some reason, I just can't fathom continuing that way and thinking and still excusing it and still being the way that uh, we are. You know, I mean, does it change? Does it flip? Does it script? You know, what happens? So it's one of those. It's one of those things where if you really want something, what are you doing about it? Or are you just talking about it and never making plans to get it, but just talking about how much you want it? Or are you just sitting around hoping someone else would do it for you? You know, help is needed here, there, and everywhere. Um, how are you giving it? How are you receiving it? Are you receiving more than giving? Or are you giving more than receiving? You know, it's a big thing out here where everybody got their hand out and nobody wants to lend a hand, you know, and yet and still expect a lot of stuff on top of never lending a hand. And it's just ridiculous how so many of us just ignore each other and just run over each other how we do. And it's okay, right? It's the thing to do to run over each other the way that we are, the way that we do, to just think, feel, believe, and guess and go with that and never put any type of knowledge or logic and true concern with it. That's why I do what I do. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Because, like I said, things changed. And it's no longer what you think it was. It's no longer how they told you it was. Because the understanding wasn't getting got at all. So, because the refusal to understand, the refusal to get the knowledge, the understanding, the wisdom, the courage to do the right thing, and drop all the disrespect, the wrong, and the evil and the wickedness. We had to fix it for you, And so they called Mr. Fix It. And sorry, Mr. Fix It is crazy as that thing. And I have a really great imagination. And I have really great thoughts in my head to go farther than anything. And I will not stop because I understand there is more to life than this. And there should be way more to the way we live than this. But the people who was there before don't want to let go. And they won't make way for anybody else to be better. I don't know about you, but I want to be better. I don't know about you, but I'm not going to stand still. I don't know about you, but being docile and complacent to the wickedness of whoever is not what I'm going to do or play. You can say what you want to say. You better not touch me. You can do what you want to do. You better not mess my stuff up. Point blank, period. Who are you? Doesn't matter. You better not do it. That's your word. That's my word. So, straight like that. And all the rest of the words that I've spoken that you can't understand the severity of what's being said. So, because, severity isn't a big thing to you, because severe isn't severe until it's painful, until it hits home. Severe isn't severe till it's in your face. Spider sense, people. Bzz, I feel smack fly in your face. How often will you close your eyes for those flies buzzing around and be distracted by the zzz of your own voice and their voice? TP2A savants who want to tell you everything and be entertaining to you, but never informative. Never giving you what you need, but giving you just enough for you to be there. What's love got to do with it? A lot. Because when you love someone, you care for them enough to tell them the truth. When you love someone, you care for them enough to look out for them. When you love someone, you care for them enough to be honest. When you love someone, you care for them enough to where if you see they're in a position that could harm them or that they shouldn't be in or that they need some help, you're there for them. You're there for them. That's what love is. What's love got to do with it? A lot. But sometimes the song changes. And when the song changes to me, I, and no more what's love got to do with it, the song has to change again to ooh-ee, ooh-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. You know the rest. So, because John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt in the song that doesn't end, and they roll in your boat. In that bubble of themselves, not caring about you or anybody else. How often do you support that? Give them a couple dollars. Hand out. Give them some advice that they don't listen to, that they take and flip and manipulate to use the next person with. Yeah. I love you. We love you. Fight for image. Live for peace. Pay attention. Pay your phone bill. Pay your electric bill. Pay your gas bill. You pay your trash bill. Pay your water bill. Pay your attention bill. That's a bill. Not everybody is what another person says they are. Maybe you need to go back and talk to that person yourself and find out for yourself.